Hi everyone, this is Grant Snitker. I've developed CharTool as an open source tool for folks to use for quantifying charcoal and other sedimentological properties in both archaeological and paleoecological contexts. I've heard from some folks that it'd be very useful to have some video tutorials going through how to download and how to use CharTool. So I thought I would start today with a series of those videos. Basically showing how to do all these things. So in this video today, I'm just going to show you how to download and get CharTool installed on your computer. It's very simple, but I thought I'd just go through it for folks that might need a little extra help with it. So to download CharTool on your computer, you can go ahead and navigate to a couple different places. So first of all, CharTool is it's actually curated through Zenodo, and you can actually download it right here. This has a DOI, so if you click on the DOI from the paper, it'll take you right here. Just go ahead and click this download button, and it'll download a zip file of everything you need to run CharTool. Another way to access it is actually through GitHub, which this Zenodo is actually linked to GitHub, so you always get the latest updates there. But still, you can go to GitHub and go ahead and download the zip, or you can clone it, however you want to access it. Those are your two main options, either Zenodo or GitHub. So once you download it, CharTool will end up in your downloads folder looking something like this. Usually it's a zipped file, so you just go ahead and unzip it. And when you do, you'll go ahead and see that there are different versions of CharTool for the different operating systems. So this actually, a lot of this comes down to the way that ImageJ works on each operating system. So right now I'm actually running this on a Mac. I believe this is High Sierra, a little older, but it still works. So I would actually go ahead and move this CharTool Mac folder, or in fact even just the application, to my applications folder. You essentially don't really need, it's pretty standalone for the Mac version. All you need is this little application here. But for Windows, you actually sort of need all of these other folders. And so really it's best to sort of keep the CharTool Windows folder all together. You can move it onto your desktop or move it wherever you need to, but again, it's best for CharTool, the executable file, to actually have access to all these other folders where the plugins and CharTool live. So that's one thing to keep in mind, is keep those all together. And I believe the same goes for Linux. Yep. So again, keep everything in this folder together. You'll also notice we've got some R scripts here that you can use to process all of the outputs from CharTool. And again, this is a project file that you can open up in RStudio. And again, it'll have everything you need in order to process what you're getting out of CharTool. So for me, what I would do is either open this directly here, or I can go ahead and drag it into my applications folder. I've already done that. You can see it's right here. So I'll go ahead and click on it. And something that happens with Mac users is that you'll often get this sort of little security issue right here. So no worries. All you got to do is click OK, head over to your system preferences, and then navigate to your security and privacy. And usually it'll be, you got to click to unlock. Okay, you go ahead and enter in your username and password to go ahead and open that anyway. So click there, it'll open. And that's the only time you have to do that in order to get it to set up on your computer. Go ahead and close out of your security settings. You can close out of that, and there you go. You've got ImageJ open with CharTool. And in my next video, I'll go ahead and show you exactly how to get it set up and actually run CharTool on your computer now that you've got it downloaded. Thanks, and see you in the next video.